Family betrayed me, and I found out 14 years after the fact. I was 22 years old when I got engaged to the woman I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. She was 20, beautiful, and we'd been dating for about 2 years. Things were perfect, until they weren't. We were planning our wedding for that upcoming summer, June or July. Everything seemed on track. But then, she came to stay at my parents' house because she couldn't fly home. We lived together under one roof. Me, her, my parents, my sister. At first it was fine, but then something changed. She started acting differently, out of nowhere. One day she was fine. The next, she was angry, throwing things, hitting me. I couldn't figure it out. I asked her what the hell was going on, but she'd just get quiet, leave for a few days, and come back like nothing happened. Then it'd start all over again. Leave, come back, leave, come back. She cried constantly. I thought maybe something was seriously wrong with her, like a mental disorder or something. I suggested therapy, hoping it would help, but that only made things worse. She got even angrier. So in the end, I did what I thought was best. I broke off the engagement. We went our separate ways, and I never understood why. I couldn't figure out what happened to the woman I loved, the woman I was going to marry. For 14 years, I've carried that confusion, that bitterness. I couldn't understand why everything went south so quickly, why she became a stranger to me. I'd never loved anyone the same way since, never even came close. I tried, sure, had some physical relationships here and there, but nothing ever lasted. For 14 years, I remained single, not by choice, but because I just couldn't feel what I felt back then. I couldn't love anyone the same. Then today, in 2024, I went to visit my parents. It had been a while, and my mom sat me down with a serious look on her face. She had a confession to make. I honestly didn't expect what came next. My mom told me that she and my dad had told my fiancé I was cheating on her, lying to her, telling her I was unfaithful. And it wasn't just that. They told her they thought I wasn't ready for that kind of commitment. Why? Because my brother couldn't find love. So it wasn't fair for me to be in a relationship. She actually said that. And that was it. That was the poison they fed her. For all these years, I've wondered why she'd turned on me, why our relationship went from perfect to chaos. And now, it makes sense. They poisoned her against me. They manipulated her into thinking I was someone I wasn't. They made her believe I was cheating on her, made her think I was unworthy of her. And that's why she left. But here's the kicker. I'm still dealing with the aftermath of their actions. For 14 years, I've been emotionally paralyzed. I can't even fall in love anymore. I've been walking around, pretending like I'm fine, but I'm not. It's like I've been stuck in a rut, emotionally numb because of what happened, and I can't change any of it. There's nothing I can do to undo the damage they did. I remembered something my mom said about a month ago. She asked me, "When are you going to have kids?" You're almost 40, and I'm getting close to being too old to be a grandmother. It was like a slap to the face, because I realized she was completely oblivious to the damage she'd caused. She doesn't even understand why I can't form the same kind of connections anymore. She doesn't see how her actions crushed me, crushed everything I believed in. And you know what? This is why mental abuse goes under the radar. No one sees it. No one believes it. It's so insidious, so hidden, that it leaves you with no proof, no one to stand with you, and no way to explain why you're broken. People think it's just moving on, but it's not. It's having your entire reality twisted, and there's no way to go back and fix it. I don't even know what to do with myself now. I can't get those 14 years back. I can't undo the hurt. And all I can do is sit here, understanding the mess my family created, and feeling like I'll never be the same.